So for the past 2 weeks, we've been looking at the fourth fundamental of our game plan for more, which is to trust. And the last 2 weeks, we have been in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5 through 6, as God told us how we can trust and also told us why we need to be trusting. Today, we're going to look at the idea of why God is trustworthy. And we have to ask ourselves this question, and this is kind of an intense personal question that we have to go through each one of us. What is it about our God that causes me to trust Him completely? What about God that who He is, allows me to completely trust Him without my own understanding and in all my ways and with all my heart? I struggled with this question at one point in my life, but after spending some time praying about it, reading God's Word, I came to the conclusion that my trust must be based on God's character, because that is who He is. 2 Timothy 2:13 says, "If we are unfaithful, He remains faithful, for He cannot deny who He is." Okay, we're sinners, and we're going to fall short, and we're not going to always rise to that level of trust that we should and be faithful. But Paul's telling us in Timothy, he says, God will remain faithful. He can't deny, he can't help himself. He can't deny who He is. So what we have to do is we have to come to know Him more completely and more intimately, which means we need to spend more time with Him, okay, getting to know His character of who He is. And so in doing this, I arrived at what I call the 5 bedrock truths about who my God is and that He is completely trustworthy. And this idea of the 5 bedrock truths comes from Matthew 7 in verse 24, where Jesus says this: "Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise, like a person who builds a house on solid rock. Though the rain comes in torrents and the floodwaters rise and the winds beat against the house, it won't collapse because it's built upon bedrock." So as we enter into these next 5 weeks, we're going to break each one of these 5 bedrock truths down and take a look at who God truly is and why we can trust Him completely with all of our heart, and make sure that we're not living with worry and fret and complaining and all the things that go along with not trusting God. So I'm excited about getting into these 5 bedrock truths, breaking them down so that we can come to know God more intimately and more closely. Thank you very much.